actually have some really lovely new teas that I'd like to show you. My little cat Tips has decided to join us. So you can see that you have the regular green tea. Its taste is grassy, sweet, with a light astringent, and you can actually make it into like a summer cocktail too, wrapped in these individual foil containers. Oh, lovely and bloomed. Hi, it's really good to see you. How have you been keeping? Oh, that's really good to hear. It's been ages since I saw you last. You look really well. Wow, since it's been a little while since we saw each other, I actually have some really lovely new teas that I'd like to show you. I know how much you love tea and anything tea, so I've been keeping my eye out for some that you might enjoy. As you know, I always keep some Yorkshire tea bags in the house. You know they're my favourite tea company, yes. I've tried Peachy Tips, I've tried Tetley, I've tried all the generic brands that are out there, but nothing quite compares to the aroma and taste of Yorkshire tea. I know, I'm a bit of a tea snob. I honestly won't drink anything else. And I remember once my supermarket didn't have Yorkshire tea, and I think I went a few days without having a cup of tea, which, as you know, is sacrilege as a Briton, as a fellow Brit. And I've recently been enjoying my tea with agave. I think that's how you pronounce it, agave. A-G-A-V-E. Anyway, it's a plant-based honey alternative, I think. It's like honey, but a lot thinner and less sweet, but still sweet at the same time. You know how honey is quite sometimes overpowering, and it has that kind of flowery taste to it. Sometimes it can taste a little strange in tea, even though I really like it in tea. But I found this agave, and it's so nice. You just need a teaspoon of it, like you would honey or sugar in your tea, and it totally transforms the tea, and it tastes so nice. We've transitioned from sugar now. I haven't had sugar in my tea for years now. It just tastes so horrible and synthetic now when I run out of agave. So we can have a cup of Yorkshire tea, but I have some other teas for you to try. I have some loose leaf teas, which I've got a couple of. I've got some brand new green teas. I've got a green tea with jasmine, I believe. And then I've got just a regular green tea. I've got some blended green tea with peppermint and ginger. I've also got a colour changing tea as well, which is by a company called Bluebird Tea. I don't think they're called that anymore, but they have like I think it's a green tea with like pea shoots or something, it's purple, and then when you add oh no, it's blue, I think, but when you add acid like lemon juice, it changes colour from purple to blue or blue to purple. I can't remember which way around it is. I think somewhere also I have some birthday cake tea, which is a rooibos tea, and it tastes like birthday cake. It's so delicious. I also have some flowering tea as well, which is amazing because the tea bag, the tea itself, is in this really tiny, tight, compacted flower almost, and then when you add hot water to it, you can see it start blooming all by itself, and it's so beautiful to watch. The tea itself is quite strong, quite bitter. I wouldn't say it's like my favourite tea of all time, but it's really nice when you have like company round, or you want to impress somebody. It's really good for that. So what about if I make us a nice cup of Yorkshire tea, and then I will show you all the different teas that I have, and then once we finish our cup of tea, then we can try the others. What do you think? Great. Will you just get yourself comfortable and I'll pop the kettle on. Okay, so are you sitting nice and comfortably? Great. My little cat Tibbs has decided to join us. I hope you don't mind. I couldn't bear to kick her out for a little tea tasting session, so I hope you don't mind her purring and being next to me. She'll probably try and grab my attention throughout this little session, but hopefully you won't mind. Hopefully she'll be good. So I have a few teas to show you. I have 3 teas by a company called the Tea Makers of London. These are like green teas which have been blended with various other different flavours. They come in this really nice tin here. This one is called Japanese Genmaicha. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And it is outstanding Sencha with roasted rice. It's number 52. And I'll read what it says on the back. This outstanding blend of Genmaicha tea combines the superlative Japanese sencha with roasted rice, with the additional benefits of reducing cholesterol and increasing metabolism. This is a flavoursome blend which is pleasant, taken in the evening. Ingredients are Japanese green tea, roasted rice. The taste is toasty, mild, and refreshing. You brew 200 ml of hot water at 80 degrees centigrade for 2 to 3 minutes. And I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. Here's what it looks like on the inside. You can see all the little rice, the toasted rice, mixed in with the green tea. see, I haven't actually tasted this one yet, but I imagine it tastes really, really nice. So let me show you the next one. Tips has decided to go on her own bed, so she won't be joining us anymore. So this next one is jasmine green tea, and I have been really, really enjoying this one for many, many weeks. It is just so refreshing. It's just quite floral and really uplifting, and it says it's an exceptionally aromatic and refreshing tea. I normally drink jasmine green tea when I go to my local sushi bar. It's really nice. So I show you what it looks like on the inside. So you can see that you have the regular green tea, but you've also got like the little jasmine petals here. I wonder if I can grab one like that. So they look so nice, and the aroma is just really wonderful. So that one, it says on the back, this refreshing blend of fragrant tea is created by combining freshly picked jasmine flowers with superlative Chinese green tea. This infusion provides a vivid yellow-green liqueur, which imparts a stunning aroma, uplifting and aromatic. This tea could be enjoyed any time of the day. Ingredients are Chinese green tea, jasmine flowers. Its taste is fragrant, mild, and well balanced. You brew 200 ml of hot water, 80 degrees Celsius, for 2 to 3 minutes. So that's the green tea. I just have one more by the tea makers, which I'll show you now. This one is a Japanese Sencha tea, and it says it's a delicate and refreshing tea from Ise Bay, I-S-E. And I actually haven't tried this one yet because I really want to finish the jasmine green tea off first. But it says this mild green tea is from Ise Bay region in the Mi Prefecture, M-I-E, in Japan. Needle-like cylindrical shaped tea leaves impart a yellowish green liquor with sweet grassy notes. This best loved tea in Japan is rich in amino acids, vitamin C, and antioxidants. A perfect drink for any time of the day. ingredients are Japanese green tea. Its taste is grassy, sweet, with a light astringent. You brew 200 ml of hot water, 80 degrees centigrade, for 2 to 3 minutes. So I'll show you what this one looks like inside. So this one looks like a regular green tea. It doesn't have any of the additional things like the others did. It's just an unadulterated green tea. It's really nice. I really can't wait to try this one. So that's the Japanese Sencha tea. Now I'm going to show you some teas from Bluebird tea, which are a little bit more experimental and less traditional. So this tea is by Bluebird tea, and this one is called Blue Raspberry. This was the one I was telling you about that changes colour. So it says, watch this beautiful blue butterfly pea blend change colour before your eyes. It says Chinese Sencha green tea, blue pea flowers, freeze-dried raspberry pieces, and natural flavourings. 1 teaspoon, 80 degrees centigrade, 3 minutes, without milk. So I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. So here is what it looks like on the inside. The aroma is just really, really lovely. You can see like little green tea bits here, and if you look closely you can see the purple bits just peeking out. And this tea is really fun because you can actually drink it hot or cold, whatever your kind of preference. You can make it into like an iced tea, maybe with some little bubbles, like boba bubbles, bubble tea. It's really versatile, and you can actually make it into like a summer cocktail too by adding gin or prosecco or something like that. So it's really, really versatile. And this is my second tin of this because I use it all year round, and it just is so magical to watch it change colour. So that is the Bluebird tea, the blue raspberry. So let me show you the other one I have from Bluebird tea. So this one is probably one of my favourite flavoured loose leaf teas, and it's really, really does taste like birthday cake. So there's flavors of vanilla sponge, notes of sweet icing, and cake sprinkles. It's a blend of rooibos, Ceylon black tea, almond, cake sprinkles, sugar, and rice flour. It's kind of worn away a little bit. Hardened peanut oil, potato starch, flavor color. The color is E101. Calendula, mallow flowers, and flavor. So it's a very complicated flavored tea. You brew 1 teaspoon at 100 degrees centigrade for 4 minutes, and you can actually drink this one with or without milk. So I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. So as you can see, I've actually used quite a lot of this, so you probably can't see it too well, but you can see all the different little flavors going along in this tea. And it is a beautiful red colour when it's brewed. And honestly, it's like a liquid birthday cake. It's so nice. And because it's like half rooibos, so naturally caffeine free, it doesn't give you that kind of caffeine hit that tea does. It's really nice. I'm actually nearly out of this, but it's really beautiful. But I've saved the best for last. There's one last tea I'd like to show you, and that's the blooming tea. So this tea is really, really special. My mum actually got it for me many, many years ago, and she kind of discovered it at a tea shop in London, and it's a blooming tea. It's white tea with flowers of peony, marigold, rosa, and jasmine. On the back you have all the different flowers that it blooms into. Unfortunately, it's in German, and I can't speak German, so I can't translate them. But I'm sure they're lovely. So I'll show you what each of the little ones looks like, wrapped in these individual foil containers, and they are in this little round shape. And what you do is you just put these into a teapot, or you can put them into a glass. I like to put mine in a teapot so I can watch it bloom, and then you wait until it is fully bloomed, and then you're ready to pour it. I really want to show you this because it's really fascinating. And I'll also show you my little loose leaf brewing mechanism, which saves you a lot of hassle. So I'll put the kettle on again and we'll try some of these teas. So in my little teapot here I have one of the blooming teas, and we're going to put some hot water over it. And we're going to watch that unfold. So here it is, all lovely and bloomed, and I don't know about you, but it looks like something from an alien planet or something. But you can see all the lovely different colours. Yellows, browns, greens. It's so mesmerising. So now we're going to pour a cup of this delicious tea for you. Here is your tea. Now you can see the tea leaf. So next we have an interesting little tea brewer. This one's by a company called Ingenuity, which I think it's really fun play on words. And this is a tea brewer. You put your loose leaf tea in here, you add your hot water, and then on the bottom there is a mechanism, and when you push the mechanism down, the tea dispenses out and leaves the tea leaves behind, and it doesn't drip or make any mess, and all you do is remove the filter and discard the loose tea leaves. So I'm going to show you one of the teas by Bluebird Tea, the one that changes colour. We will need 1 teaspoon of tea, pour this beautiful tea to this nice cup that we have here. And let's see if we can get it to change colour. So at the moment it's this bluish green colour, and we're going to try and make it change colour using lemon juice. I don't actually have any real lemons at the moment, so I'm just going to be using a bottle of lemon juice. It's probably not showing up too great on camera, but you can kind of see where it's changing colour from green into purple just by the acidity of the lemon. So you can kind of see it changing colour. And it tastes so refreshing. So that is the blue raspberry tea. So, what did you think of all of those teas? Did you like them? That's great. Which one was your favourite? Mine too. And I knew you would like that one, so I went ahead and bought extra just so you could take them home. Well, it's been so lovely spending this time with you. It's been really exciting and fun to try all these teas with you. And I really look forward to the next time you come over. Maybe I'll have some more teas for you to try. Well, have a safe journey home, and I look forward to seeing